Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and this video is quite important. This is part of my little bit of a last Oasis tutorial series, if you want to call it that, kind of going through and talking about some of the good stuff. We talked about the benefits of corn, apples, all that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do in this video, a lot of people are starting to figure this out, and it's been something it's difficult to understand, but it's actually quite useful to know. How do you get quality tools? Now, you're going to see there's a huge difference between quality and non-quality. Let's talk about why. So here is a quality tool versus a non-quality tool. Now, this is a very low quality. This is a quality 7 heavy raw bone axe versus a normal raw bone hand axe. Now, damage, quality, all that kind of stuff, it's slightly different, but you do get a boost, and boosts in the long run are really nice. So the heavy raw bone hand axe that is quality does 50.2 damage, where the non does 50 flat. You're looking at a damage or a weight reduction as well, 4.17 instead of 4.28. And then it also lasts quite a bit longer, so it's got a little bit of more of a longevity to it. So let's talk a little bit more about that. So this is kind of me explaining everything you need to know about quality. So these two weapons was what we're going to use as a comparison. Now, on your ship, in everything that you have, the higher the quality level of stuff, the higher overall everything is, the beneficial stuff. So when it comes to weapons, what you get better on weapons is you get increased durability and increased damage, and you also get decreased weight the higher quality you go. So quality is really important in that regard. Now, not only that, but when you use your weapons, it increases the amount of resources that you get and the damage done, so that's always good to have. It means that you have to work less hard to get better stuff in the long run. So that kind of explains what quality is. Now, how do you find it and how do you start it? Because there's some really difficult formulas for it. Let's go ahead and talk about that. First off, you need a rangefinder. That is what you need very badly, because, this is important. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just a spyglass, great. However, the rangefinder in this game is a little bit different. It allows you to look at anything from a distance and figure out if that something has quality to it. Now, you just kind of scan the area around you and slowly move, and just like you see right here, you saw that pop up. So notice how these two trees kind of stand out like a sore thumb. They sit there, and 1 out of 1 and 0 out of 1. So let's see if I can find both of them again. Please game, let me find both of them. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 1 out of 1 means of the maximum number 1 quality that this thing has, right here, it has the full 1. If this was a number like 60, let's say, on the right hand side, and it said 1 out of 60, that means if you were to harvest that, you would only get 1 quality out of 60. So you want to wait until its highest number possible. So when you see something like a 0, it means it's been harvested recently. I keep seeing it, I just don't know where it is exactly. There it is. So 0 plus means that it's got 0 of that 1. So you want to be careful about harvesting that, because you won't actually get any quality from it. Now let's go ahead and keep scanning just to show you the difference. You can kind of see that it moves quite quickly. So there's a 1 quality. I've seen up to 60 plus quality, and that is something that is technically around the max, or supposed to be. Now you scan nice and slowly in order to find it, and see if I can find another one around here. I had like a 32 earlier. Let's see if I can find it again. Maybe I'll find it. We'll see. And sometimes you don't find any, and it does go quite a distance. So there you go. There's a quality 3 right there. So that is a quality 3. So it does increase. So I'm just going to spend a couple more seconds scanning to see if we can find a better one. All right. So I'm not seeing anything. And move kind of slow, because it'll like pop. Oh, there was something. Oh, look at that. There is a 25 right there. That's what I'm talking. Oh, no. Let me see it again. That was a good one. All right. So we're going to go ahead and find that pine tree. I don't believe it's this one right here. It is not. So once you find a quality tree, or anything, you can have quality trees, you can have quality literally anything in this game. So you want to try and make sure that you harvest as much of that as possible whenever you can, especially when it's maxed out. So like this 25 that I'm going to harvest is important. So I want to go ahead and take care of that. Now, from what I have discovered, they spawn in the exact same location every single time. So if I was to harvest something, it would spawn right back in that same spot as a level 25 again. So they are nodes, if you want to call them that. So it would continue to spawn in that same spot over and over again. So now that we're a little closer, let's go ahead and look down the spyglass and see if we can locate this 25 again, and then go straight to it. Oop, was that it? There it is. So this right here is a level 25 tree, just like you see right here. Let's see if we can see of his buddies over here, if there's anyone else. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Oop, wait, it's just a 1. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take my hand axe in a second here, which is a quality. Oop, there's a 2 out of 25 and a 25 out of 25. So they spawn in these little clusters over there. There we go. So right over there is where we're going. So now my 7 versus my normal, right? Now, normal quality would not be able to harvest any quality higher than 1. Any normal quality that is not higher than 1, I have to fight this guy. Okay, White Death. Gotcha. Alright, so anyways, we're over here, and if you get up nice and close, you don't need the spyglass. It will tell you when you are next to a quality item. Let's see if I can find this tree again. It was right around this side over here somewhere. Nope, there it is. So see it right here, pine tree, 25 out of 25. Now if I hit this with my level 7 axe, what you're going to notice is it cuts it in half. So it's going to take the difference between my level 7 axe and the level 25. So I harvest level 16 wood. If I was to use a normal axe, the maximum you can get from a normal axe that has 0 levels in it is level 1. So that is a quality item. So it's kind of like a build-up scheme. The first time, no matter what, you will, unless you steal it from somebody, you will have to earn level 1 stuff and then take the difference between the two. So let's say, for example, I have a level 1 axe, which I don't have. I have a level 7. If I had a level 1 axe, and then I used that axe in order to harvest a level 40 tree, for example, that level 40 tree and my level 1 axe is going to give me a level 20 product. Now, so it splits the difference, and it splits the difference in every aspect. So that's important to recognize, because that's something that, you know, does make a huge difference in the game for yourself. So there was a level 1 out of 25. Let's see if I can find that bad boy over here, wherever it is. I don't know where it is. I thought I saw it nearby. If I can't find it quickly, I'll move on and show you the next part of this, because there's a lot of advanced math that goes into this. Alright, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. So we got lucky. 25 is pretty good. I have seen up to 60. Now I'll show you how you harvest this thing, because there are certain axes that can harvest things, and there are certain axes that cannot harvest things, and it's important to know the difference between the two. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get to my ship where I'm safe, because level 16 wood is obviously better than what I have. So I'm going to take that to the bank, and I am going to use it. All right, let's hop on the ship here. There we go. So everything pretty much on this ship is level 1. Now, just to show you the comparison, level 7, you can see level 16. It crafts better tools, walkers, armor. Anything that you can craft, this thing will do better. So 16 is good stuff to hang on to. So, just to tell you the differences, for example. Now, let's go ahead and look at O. Now, if we go into our equipment and look at the tech tree for this stuff, we'll be able to see what the real differences are. So this line right here, this tells us specifically what we're able to harvest from this. Advanced hatchet basically means that it has no max. It can harvest 60 plus. But let's start at the basics. So as of right now, 60 plus is the kind of max scheme of things. An advanced hatchet, as long as it has levels, will be able to gather above 60. A heavy rawbone hand axe can gather anything up to 60 as long as the quality is 1 or higher. A rawbone hand axe can gather anything up to 40 quality as long as the quality is 1 or higher. And then a normal woodcutter's axe, as long as the quality is 1 or higher, can gather up to 20. Now, keyword is up to 20. It can't go any higher than that. The maximum you're ever going to get is 20 out of this guy. If you have an unleveled anything, so if you have a unqualityed item, the maximum you can get, no matter what it is quality 1 overall. So that's important to know the difference. It's important to have a quality item, because it takes the difference. If I was to do something like, let's say I have my heavy rawbone hand axe, which gives me up to 60. If I find a 60 tree, and it's a miracle that I do, and I have a level 1, not unleveled, level 1 heavy handwood axe, I would harvest a level 30 stuff from that. So that's pretty important to notice the difference. Now, what does that make a difference of when you're actually using this stuff? So now that I've got myself some level 16 wood, what can I do with that? Now you can build, you can craft and make higher level tools. Now with this, for example, is there anything that just takes wood? I don't know if there is. There might be somewhere around here. Doesn't matter too much. This is a fine example. Alright, so fiber, stone, and wood. Now a torch, please go ahead and put this wood in here. Just to give you a comparison, doesn't matter too much to me right now anyways. We're going to go ahead and build a torch. The only wood we have right now is our level 15 stuff. So we're going to go ahead and build one of these. And notice how it's level 5. Now, why is it level 5? It's actually another math equation that we have to do. So, of the wood, fiber, and stone, okay, there's 3 ingredients. Of those ingredients, I had level 16, 0, and 0. So those count as ones basically. So 16 plus 0 divided by 3 is about 5. So that means if I have 3 items and I put one item in that's level 16 like you see here, I'm going to get a torch that is level 5. Now this means that I can use torches to harvest higher level things as well, and that's how this kind of scheme works. Now it gets more difficult. So we've talked about what quality is, how to get quality, and find quality. Now, when you're harvesting quality, you want to maximize the amount of quality that you use because it does increase the overall stuff. All right, I saw something. Where was it? Was it level 1? Level 1 pine tree over in that direction. So, now, my normal hand axe, because this is a level 1 something, can gather this level 1 tree, and I'll show you that if I can actually get to it, wherever this level 1 tree is. Please? Please? Where are you? Level 1 tree was here somewhere. I wonder if I can harvest those guys with a torch. You think I can harvest them with a torch? This is a good question. Now I'm curious. It's a quality 1. There is something you can harvest this with, that's clear. So how am I supposed to harvest it? Whatever. I'm not supposed to hang for too long. My guy gets angry. But whatever. So let's see if we can find this tree. I know it was here. I'm positive it was around this area. I just want to show you guys that you can harvest with a normal axe, and it's not going to be friendly for me, is it? Nope. Nope, nope, not at all. Why would it do that? That's ridiculous. Fine, whatever. So if I was to use this pickaxe or this axe, and it was to tell me that there was a quality on it, I would gather said quality, and that is a very good thing to have. So I'm not going to be able to harvest any of it because it's not showing me this tree, which is really unfortunate, but, you know, to each their own. So now let's talk about the next part of this, because we've talked about how to get this stuff, where to get it. I mean, it's just all across all maps. It's not, I mean, there are nodes that continue to respawn. We've talked about how much damage it takes, all that kind of stuff. Let's say that you are using something like a fire, right? And you're trying to craft something with a fire. This is not always true, nor is it true at all. If you were to craft yourself something from a device that you craft with, if that thing does not have a level, it will also cut whatever you're crafting in half again because it does not have a level. So you can have leveled crafting stations. So let's say I have a level 16 wood to make a crafting station. I have something unleveled to blend with that. That would mean that my crafting station would be the half level. So it would be a level 8. And if I was to use that wood again with a level 8 crafting station, you take the difference between the two. So level 8 to 16, it means you'd have a level 12. So basically this game, even though it seems really simple and non-mathematic at the surface, takes a huge level of grind to actually get your stuff to quality. And if you lose your quality stuff, you have to start from square one because you need to start gathering quality stuff again. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, I love it. I think that when you add math like that into a game, it adds a huge component for people that, like me, that are super nerds. And that's kind of just fun stuff. So let's see if I can find us another tree that's of quality. We're just going to like scan quickly across everything. Nothing. Nothing. Oop. There it is. There's that stinking pine tree. Where is it? Okay, so it's this way. I'm bound to find this thing. It's a level 1, so I can show you that my normal pickaxe can gather it. But anyway, so basically the safe thing to do is you want to try and get the highest level stuff possible as quick as possible because it allows you to harvest the highest tier stuff. So make sure you get a hold of that kind of stuff. I am going to find this tree. It's along this line. Ah! It's a 36 plus. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, this is so uncommon. I don't want to waste getting level 1 to... Alright, so I'll show you one hit. Alright, so see how it's level 1? If I use this axe, that is level 60. I just got level 60 stuff because it's a 36 plus. That is amazing luck for me. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe that I just got that right there. So, anyways, you will harvest some stuff and get lucky like I just did right there. It just takes time. And other than that, quality does matter. So cut it in half. So that 60 that I just got could make me level 30 tools, which is amazing. So that's some good tiered stuff. I can't see it because I'm not a high enough level. Oop, there we go. So level 1. My normal pickaxe can gather this, which is nice. And this is how you start off your quality run. Even my level 2 stuff right here, just to show you, it'll harvest extra stuff, but it can only gather to the maximum that this tree has. This one even has some quality to it, so I'm just going to keep gathering this too. Alright, so I just got super lucky. Quality level 60 is almost impossible to find, but because I have a heavy hand axe, I was able to harvest it. And I can't see it above my level, simply due to the fact that my level is not high enough to catch that stuff. There's a tree over there that's level 1, so I'm going to go and gather that too. So, basically, even if someone tells you, hey, you know, I've got this and I've got that, they only have it if they can prove they have it, so don't necessarily believe them. Alright, so level 60, very lucky. And if you craft with things that are not of quality, it will cut the quality down up until you have a quality across all levels that's exactly the same. So anyways, hopefully this video helps you out. I will try and clarify more as I get some more quality tiered stuff. But that is how quality works in this game, just to give you a little comparison and show you about it. Alright, anyways, hopefully this helps you out, and teach out.